Hey guys, welcome back to Stupid Moron. I found this website called Conservapedia, which is a trustworthy encyclopedia, which isn't, which doesn't, it's not woke. It's like America. It's for conservatives. If you voted Kamala Harris, you go away. So I thought I'd just go through here, see what some of these pages are about. One that immediately caught my eye is E equals mc squared. E equals mc squared asserts that energy is an unmoving particle in an unmoving particle is equal to the speed of light times the mass of that particle. No, the square of the speed of light times the mass of the particle. Complete form when applied to moving objects, where P represents momentum. It is a statement to relate all matter to energy. In fact, no theory has successfully unified the laws governing mass, like gravity, with the law. This is very boring. I'm just seeing this bolden stuff. Simply put, E equals mc squared is a liberal claptrap, which is itself an article. I'm just gonna see what gravity means, because I feel like this is the type of people who would use, who would believe in flat Earth. I cannot spell. Gravity. Gravity is a scientific theory which attempts to define the tendency for every object with mass to attract every other object with mass. Let me just see if it's... But is this actually supposed to be like a source of information? Okay, it doesn't have a lot to do with flat Earth. Hypothesis non fingo. Okay. What is this actually supposed to be, like an actual Wikipedia alternative? Just the second law of thermodynamics. What the fuck is this? Bro, what? Alright, let's move on. California, that should be a fun site. That's the Golden State. Let me just see. How is this real? Politics. Marxism, Black Liberation Army, progressivism, and then like Jim Jones. The fuck is that? Oh, he was like a cult leader. LGBT grouping. Alright. Oh wow. That's a brilliant icon. San Francisco. City of Francisco official poop map. Colloquially known as Scat Francisco. This is, according to CBS LA, Swenson, with the election found more than 277,000 questionable ballots mailed in the presidential election in Los Angeles County before Election Day. That's 63% of the questions ballots mailed statewide. It includes more than 4,800 duplicate ballots mailed to the same person, and 728 ballots mailed to people who likely have died. In 2016, their investigation found many dead voters still registered. 4 years later, there were more. Source 78. Let's find this. Let's find this groundbreaking source. 78. That's I'm not clicking on that. Okay, let's see. Kamala Harris. Why is the Tower of Babel here? Kamala Harris. Kamala Devi Harris. I like how they use pronouns. Like they have them listed. Also known as Crazy Kamala, Lying Kamala, and Kemala, or California Kamala. Is the failed 2024 presidential election candidate for the Democratic Party, who lost both the popular and electoral college vote to Republican Donald Trump. She was undemocratically installed into the presidential race. Not since 1968 has the Democrat Party nominated a presidential candidate who never appeared on any primary election ballot anywhere. Prior to this, Harris served as Vice President of the United States to Joe Biden, who stated that Harris was diversity, equity, and inclusion hire. He did not say that. 6. Let's find this. He definitely did not say this. The core strength of America, and it starts at the top at the Vice President. Biden. To me, the values of diversity, equality, and inclusion are literally, and that's not kidding, the core strengths of America. That's why I'm proud to have the most diverse administration in history. I can't be bothered. I don't think that's what he was saying. I think he was saying, I don't think he's saying that Kamala Harris is a diversity hire, right? I think what he is saying is that she is a woman that is not white, who is in a high position of power. Not that because of that she's in a high position. I don't fucking know. Gambling is a demonic habit of betting on certain outcomes, which typically robs the poor. Okay, I hope there would be like pro gambling. Hell, I just want to see if it says anything about liberals, atheism, and hell. Atheists often disagree with it. Believe in return. What? They never explain how justice is accomplished relative to evildoers who escape punishment on earth. What? Are they trying to say that it doesn't make sense because bad people aren't punished? That's where atheism fails. I also want to see this. It's the contemporary definition of it. Lack of belief or strong disbelief in the existence of a god or any gods. Philosophical or religious position characterized by disbelief in the existence of gods. Oh my fucking god. Holy shit. Is there any Wikipedia site that's this long? Let me just see. I think if I press Control F, I can see how much. No, I can't. That's insane. So many words. Is the top? Is like one of the top things? Is just like the first that isn't like. Okay. Atheism and communism. Decline of the atheist movement. Numerous atheists have declared that the atheist movement is dead or it is dying. Okay. Decline of the atheist movement. What? Atheism is not a movement. Atheism is older than any other religion. It's just not believing in God. Infinity. Let's see what what the fuck is this? Teachings about infinity by Jesus. That's a good starting point. Philosophy of mathematics. I don't get this. Let me just what? Worst liberal movies. Let's see these worst liberal movies. Alien franchise. This pro-feminist, anti-capitalist film franchise, which originated by atheist Ridley Scott. The film was proven to be alarmingly similar to the 1965 movie Planet of the Vampires, but since it fitted the left's agenda, they didn't care and gave it biased reviews anyway. The second film, Aliens, is an anti-Vietnam statement, and just like its predecessors, copies another previous feature, in this case the 1954 film Them. Got it. Good. That's good. Yeah, that's good. Oh my god, how can you write this much about one movie? What the fuck is this? What the fuck? How much of a loser do you have to be? This infamously racist film, the longest feature ever made at the time, begins documenting the American Civil War, then depicts the Ku Klux Klan as heroes who vanquish people of color who are outrageous black racial stereotypes from political positions and from their lawful right to vote. The KKK was founded by the Democrat Party, even though the left has repeatedly tried denying and covering up the connection between the two. It was the first ever film to be shown at the White House under Democrat segregationist President Woodrow Wilson, and it significantly influenced his already racist core to segregate the White House in various departments. I don't know if you could really consider that liberal. I don't know. Maybe you can. I don't fucking know. But yeah, I am pretty sure that the KKK. Wait, let me just see it. KKK. I'm pretty sure it was actually founded by the Democrat Party. Let me just see Demo. Fuck, this is a Norwegian one. Let me just see. Was the KKK made by the Democrat Party? Can't be bothered to find out. But nowadays, I don't think you see a lot of Ku Klux Klan members from the left. Borat. Liberal shock jock Sacha Baron Cohen falsely portrays American conservatives as uneducated racists. Now, don't get me. I love this movie, but isn't Borat like an actual movie, like made by, like, he was in character, like the people in the movie weren't like wasn't the whole point that he like actually went through America, like pretending to be from Kazakhstan? I thought that was the whole point. I don't know. I'm not gonna act like I'm an authority figure on this. Okay, this started getting kind of boring. The Trumpian Gospel. What the fuck is this? The Gospel of Trump? It's not a Trumpian gospel. It just lied to me. Obamacare. I can't wait to see this. Obamacare, officially known as the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act, was an authoritarian dictate imposed by the Democratic Party, forcing people into involuntary contracts for medical services they did not want or need. It was a coercive Marxist income redistribution scheme, imposing penalties for non-compliance that denied freedom of choice. It was intended to create an independent class without training any additional doctor to handle millions of new patients. On December 14th, a federal judge declared Obamacare to be unconstitutional under the same 5-4 U.S. Supreme Court precedent that had upheld it before its justification as a tax was repealed. Is there anything more American than describing free healthcare as an authoritarian dictate and Marxist income redistribution? I don't get. What the fuck? This is more here. Christianity. These words like just religions. I wanna see if it takes it out. Oh, actually, I'm gonna check. Liberal. That's obviously gonna be the best one. A liberal, alternative called a left-winger or leftist in America, is someone who advocates an increase in government spending, power, and control, typically through taxpayer-funded programs such as welfare, failed public schools, and Obamacare. Liberals often support the censorship and denial of Christian values and the conservative viewpoints. I'm pretty sure none of that was true. Let's check here. American left is at war with society. I don't know these people, but I'm pretty sure that all of these sources are also conservative. What the fuck is this? American dictator Joseph Biden against a hellscape background, encouraging an ideological civil war. Political positions and practices of the liberals. Let's see this. Opposition to and hatred of natural law and alienable rights, Republicanism, Americanism, support for the war on freedom. Okay. Wasting my yada. Here, this is a political position, hypocrisy, destruction of traditional Western morality, hedonism, rejection of biblical standards, destroying the Christian foundations on which America was built. America was also built on the foundation of separating church and state, so I don't know if you can really claim that. Destroying conservative family values and replacing them with immoral Hollywood values such as abortion. What the fuck? Support and justification of pornography. Support for obscenity, pornography, and violence in video games. Libertine sexual morality. I don't fucking know what that means. Gun control. Censorship of people, organizations, and beliefs they disagree with. Okay, and this is also from the same party that bans books and starts crying when starts crying when they see a pride flag. Socialism, well, they're just two completely separate ideologies. Liberals and socialists are very different. Murder through abortion, infanticide, assisted suicide, and euthanasia. Infanticide is illegal. Infanticide is not legal, and liberals don't want it to be legal. You could have cut these things this out and just wrote abortion and euthanasia. De facto authoritarian government, authoritarian mindset, government mass surveillance, fascist tendencies. See also homo-fascism. Oh, okay, wonderful. Belief in evolution. It's confirmed, isn't it? Evolution and liberalism. Evolution is a naturalistic theory. No, it's not. Evolution is evolution is what happens. It's not. Let me just. It's Nazi-style book burning. You ban books. What are you on about? What the fuck are you talking about? Environmentalism. What's wrong with that? Some liberals support a high tolerance of government corruption as long as it is done by other liberals. Tyranny to various degrees in lesser forms, a nanny state is preferred. Okay. Elitism, what does this mean? It immediately just cites. What are these? Is this the top elitists of all time? What the fuck is this? What is this list? Okay, treason, anti-Semitism, strong support for Palestine, opposition to the state of Israel, and even Holocaust denial. No, isn't. Not to be that guy, but the people who are usually anti-Semites are the right wing, Nazis and that, or I just don't see how someone can be this unaware. Genocide and eugenics in the form of abortion. Who the fuck is Margaret Sanger? Again, eugenics was propagated by the right. Pedophilia, no, that's not true. Bestiality is a human right, again, that's not true. Sadism, obesity via the fat acceptance movement, that's a very small proportion. Robbery and other forms of crime, see gun control. No, again, that is not what they're saying. If anything, it will be harder to rob when you don't have a gun. A strong tendency to ban or censor things they do not like and make things they like compulsory. Fucking conservatives will whine and ban pride flags. They will whine and ban books, and they will force you to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. What the fuck are you talking about? Neurodiversity and stopping autism treatments. Considering these torture. I don't know what this is referring to, so I'm not gonna express myself, but I'm gonna say it's probably not true. Black hole. What? Okay. Quantum mechanics. Atheism versus Christianity. You don't need to always be fine. You don't. If it's it's ridiculous. Oh, I just spotted this one. Evidence for Christianity. Let's take a look. Christian apologetics is the defense of Christian faith through the use of evidence and logical arguments. It offers arguments for the existence of God, and specific arguments for the validity of Christianity. Okay, I'd like to see these logic-based arguments. Is there like a list of no, this is just a bunch of links. Is there evidence and arguments for the resurrection of Jesus Christ? The resurrection of Jesus Christ is critical to the Christian faith. If Christ has not been raised, then our preaching is vain. Your faith is is vain. There's a great amount of compelling evidence from multiple lines of evidence. Okay, let's see then. Minimal facts on the resurrection. Bro, can you? Okay, here. 1. Early accounts. The sources of Jesus are remarkably early, especially in comparison to other sources for ancient historical figures. The Gospels were written relatively soon after the resurrection. Most of the St. Paul's letters were written previously to 60 AD. Furthermore, Paul records an ancient creed in 1 Corinthians 15:3-8, which notes the appearances of Jesus to both individuals and groups. This creed can be traced back to within a few years of the resurrection itself. So hang on. There's a book, a religious book, and this book includes like what Christians believe in, and the evidence for what's in the book is that the book says it's true. So if I write a fantasy novel, I just write in small text in the end. Every occurrence in this book is 100% true, and you're attacking me if you don't agree. Is it true? It's eyewitness account. How reliable is eyewitness account from 2,000 years ago? It's like, I'm not trying to. If you're Christian, that's great. You can be Christian. I have no problem with that. My question is why faith is not based in logic. It's based in faith, and trying to like come up with these arguments. You're not gonna get anywhere, because there's no way to prove a man arose. You can't prove that. I can get 11 of my friends together and say, hey, stupid moron died on the street and then he came back to life and went to buy some chips or something. I don't fucking know. Eyewitness testimony. 11 accounts. 11 accounts is not a lot. 500 people saw Jesus alive after his resurrection. Okay, that's significantly more, but you can't say this is evidence, or like conclusive evidence. I guess it doesn't directly state. Okay, let's look at one more article and then we'll finish. Russiagate. Vaccine. That might be quite fun. Dante's Inferno. Obama's religion. Biden put September 11th. The Islamic terrorists of September 11th. Okay. Let me just see. Role of Pakistan. Again, kind of boring. Biden putsch. This before the 2020 presidential election, Joe Biden announced that he didn't need voters to help him get elected. Announced that he didn't need voters to help him get elected, and that he had assembled the most extensive voter fraud organization in history. Let's take a look at these sources. Let's see the video. What The hell? The video isn't here. Oh, here.
Folks, we got a lot of work to do. I don't only need you to get me elected, I need you once I'm elected.
That's cool, Mr. Biden. I couldn't hear anything, so I don't know if he did say that. It says on OBS that it was recorded, so you can tell me. And this one, Joe Biden brags about having the most extensive voter fraud organization in history.
Secondly, we're in a situation where we have put together, and you guys did it for our the President Obama's administration before this. We have put together, I think, the most
I can't
extensive
hear anything, so,
and inclusive
I'll have to check
voter
out and
fraud
post if there's any truth to this.
organization in the history of American
it's
politics.
Gonna be just like AI or like CGI or something. Fuck is this? It seems that's interesting. Emergency. Hang on, we found more votes. Ballot harvesting be like. Alright guys, 1 like equals 1 vote for Donald Trump. Scroll equals Biden gets 10 more votes. Alright, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you like me. Don't subscribe if you don't like me. And you better absolutely fucking demolish them. No, I don't give a crud. These facts don't care about your feelings. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I will see you next time. Goodbye.